welcome to JG's Fight Talk, sponsored by Rich's Boxing and Limitless Creations. And with me now, I've got Erin Walsh. How you doing, Erin?
I'm good, thanks. Thanks for having me.
Nah, pleasure's mine. Another person from Peach Boxing, welcome anytime.
Oh, awesome.
How you doing, though? Everything good at your end?
Yeah, really good here. Just training away. I've got a fight next week, so I'm in full training mode at the moment. I'm making weight, so yeah, everything's good.
As a bit of a youngster, as you're only mid-20s, when did boxing sort of come about for you? When did it all start?
So I started boxing back in Ireland when I was about 15 years old, I think. I probably did it for about 4 years, but I was just kind of training, like I wasn't taking it too serious. I think probably towards the end before I came here, it got a little bit more serious. My last year or two probably was when I went into championships and I won Irish title back then. And then I moved here when I was, I think, 19 or 20. But I didn't start back up boxing for about 2 years. Started getting a little bit fat, so I was like, well, I should probably start doing something. So it just so happened.
Living the good life and all that.
Yeah, exactly. It just gets old, you know. And so I came to one of the Peach boxing events. They used to hold events for raising money for the Irish society clubs over here. And so I went one day, and yeah, I don't know, I fell in love with it again. The coach there kind of saw something in me, and he told me that I'd be good as a pro. And I was like, Jesus, now I don't know if I can be a pro, but I'll give it a go. I'll come along to the trainings. And yeah, that was nearly 4 years ago now, and I barely missed training since.
So why New Zealand? I know, don't get me wrong, beautiful place.
Yeah.
But you know, you won your championship in Ireland. And then you just kind of up sticks and went to New Zealand. Was there any particular reason behind it, or was it just?
Oh, it's kind of spontaneous, to be honest. Like, I didn't have the goal of becoming a boxer again. Like over here, I didn't even think I was going to train again. I had a partner at the time back in Ireland. He got offered a job by his brother-in-law, and within like a year, not even a year, I don't think. He was just like, yeah, let's go over. And I was like, I never heard of New Zealand. I didn't know what was going on over here. Like, I didn't know what accents he's had. I didn't know anything. And I was just like, oh, fuck it, let's go. So I came over. And good. Yeah, that's it. That's why I came over on a 1-year visa, threw my CVs in everywhere, just try to get a job. Started working at a retail shop. Thankfully I work for New Balance now, and I absolutely love it. And I was pretty lucky to get that job. And so yeah, things just started to fall into place for me, and yeah, it's the best thing I've ever done now.
So you think that's quite a brave move, really, at the age of 19?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, because that's kind of the age that you're social, you've got all your mates around you and all that sort of thing, and then at 19 you just think, oh, bugger it, let's go for it.
Yeah.
You
think it's a great idea, like,
a lot.
You do. You come over, and it's like the first few months, it's like, oh my god, this is fucking brilliant. Like, you go over, and it's like summer in Ireland. It's always raining and it's cold, and then it was summer when I came over, and I just thought it was like, it's a beautiful country, and it was just so different to where I was living. Then you get a job and you settle in, and you come back to earth a little bit. And you realize you don't have your mom and dad there, and you don't have people to help you when you have no money. And yeah, so it is hard. Like, it gets real hard, but it's made me who I am today. It's made me really independent and strong. And so I'm really proud of myself. I'm happy. I'm happy now.
No, good. Well, and as you say, that's part of your journey, isn't it? That's probably made you tougher as a person.
Yeah, definitely.
Helped you to think, well, I'm here. I'm going to make something of myself, because, I had it all in Ireland, and now I've got to kind of re-establish myself over here.
Got to make it myself, exactly.
And you have, haven't you? Like we were saying, you've had, I think it's come about 6 fights this year. You've been active for 2021, and winning the North Island Golden Gloves tournament as well. So
I have.
You're on fire.
Thank you.
In this year.
Yeah, I'm really happy. This year has been great for me so far. My coach just puts in so much hard work. Like, it's hard to get me fights. I know now there's not that many girls around, and there's not that many girls left to fight. So he just digs deep. Like he comes up with opponents. I don't know where he gets them from. He does that, and yeah, and he just does a great job. He's just doing great for me. So I'm always active. I'm always fighting. I'm always sparring. Yeah, training doesn't stop, and yeah, I just feel healthy and I feel strong and I feel great.
Yeah, it's like rent an opponent sort of thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
He seems to just go, oh, and here's one. No one else can find one, and Peach just goes, oh look.
Yeah, and when I find out that I'm fighting someone that I've never fought before, I'm like, what?
Yeah. Where
It's
did
so
you find
cool.
her?
Yeah. So this next girl that I'm fighting, I haven't fought her before, so that would be cool.
And that's a tough fight coming up on the 23rd of July against Christine Gillespie. That's,
Yeah.
exciting, but at the same time, you're probably a bit nervous, but that drives you to, to where you need to be, surrounded by a good team, good people.
Yeah, I'm always really nervous coming up to fights, but that just builds the adrenaline for me. It's always, I find that it's a good thing. It's a good thing for me. Yeah, so my opponent, she won the 54 kilograms national title this year. And so I won it at 57, and I know that she's a bit of a brawler. She likes to come forward, and that's kind of my style as well. So I'm really excited for it. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, how do you sort of describe yourself? Is there anyone that you sort of look at in the boxing world and think, I sort of base my style around them, or do you try and try and create it for yourself, if you know what I mean?
I don't really, no, I don't have anyone that I base my style around. I remember when I came to Peach Boxing, back when I boxed in Ireland, I was a little bit, yeah, you know how amateur boxers are on their toes and they move quite a bit. I was kind of like that back in Ireland, but when I joined Peach Boxing, I remember Isaac constantly telling me, hold the center of the ring and come forward. So I was like, right, okay, that's what I'm going to do. So my main thing then on was just to hold the center of the ring and come forward, because I had strong punches and I didn't ever want to be moved out of the middle of the ring. So now that's just my style.
Yeah, having like that sort of pushing dominance.
Yeah,
My ring sort of style, and if you want to get through me, you've got to come at me to.
Exactly. Yeah. And then so I already know now for like most of my fights that my opponents are told to move. So it's good for us because we know, we just know how to make a game plan.
And obviously, in your camp, in your stable as such, you've got Mia Motu, and Mia, she's very similar style, isn't she? Very dominant, stands in front of you.
Yeah. Because we learn off each other. We spar all to, like, she's my sparring partner and I'm her sparring partner. And it's awesome, like, because she's had so much experience, and I'm constantly learning from her. Like, I'll try and mirror her in the ring, and and I know that she's trying ways to move around me, and she's trying to get me out of the center of the ring. So we work really well together. I'm blessed to have her as a sparring partner.
Yeah, no, definitely. As I say, you've got a hell of a team there. Peach himself, but with Mia and Jerome, they're two people that are leading the way in New Zealand. So
100%, yeah, it's awesome. Like, it's awesome to see them just accomplish everything that they try hard for, and win all their big fights, because you're on the journey with them. So it's just so cool, and they deserve it. They deserve every bit of it.
Yeah, well, and give yourself credit. If you're the sparring partner for Mia, I'll take my hat off to you, because that girl hits hard.
She does hit hard. Thank you.
She turned around and she wants you as her sparring partner. So obviously she thinks a lot of you to get her ready for fights. So remember that.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
because you're a very modest person. You can tell.
Oh, thank you.
But it goes far, because people like those people. They don't like these people that have to sort of spout bullshit all the time and feel they've got to talk up. Just be yourself. That's why people like Jerome and Mia and people like that, because and the Joseph Parkers that have gone further, because they're just themselves, aren't they? They don't have to build a fight.
Yeah, they don't have to. Exactly. Yeah.
But no, honestly,
because all your hard work is paid off in the ring, and it's all shows in your fights. There's no point in, you don't need to do all the talking.
Yeah, exactly. And once you turn pro, which is kind of the next step, you're not sure as to when that will be, as you were talking about, possibly Commonwealth Games, possibly taking more amateur fights first and then turning pro later in the year. Just see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because I think me and my coach are really grateful for all the opportunities that keep coming our way. And we're just going to keep taking them. So yeah, we're just taking every fight as they come. Like I said, there's not that many girls around now, so every fight is welcome. And so yeah, whenever the time comes to turn pro, we will. I know it'll be soon, and I'm excited for it too.
Definitely, I'm excited for you. I wish you all the best. And you know, like we were saying, you've had a good amateur career. You've had, you know, you've had your wins, you've had your defeats, but they're all learning fights.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
it's all about the experience in amateur.
Yeah, definitely. And as I say, with that team, you won't go wrong. He guides his fighters so well. And yeah, you're in that camp now, so
yeah,
he won't let you go.
No, definitely not. Yeah, I'm grateful for the team I have.
Erin, it's been lovely having you on. And
yeah, thanks so much. Really enjoyed it.
As I say, we'll have to get you on after you've won your next fight, because obviously it's going to happen. And yeah, I'm not going to doubt you, to be honest.
Oh, thank you.
And yeah, we'll speak soon.
That's awesome. Thank you. Thanks so much.
No worries. You take care.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.
Daddy.
Hang on. So yeah, that was Erin, and yeah, we look forward to seeing her in the future. She's got her fight next week, and yeah, we wish her all the best for the future, don't we? So you've been watching JG's Fight Talk, sponsored by Rich's Boxing and Limitless Creations, and we'll see you all soon. You can say bye.